What's up, everyone? Abstract Tiger Productions here. I am Chris.
I'm Drew.
And we are back with the new episode of She-Hulk by Titania.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. No.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. It was there for a little while. But not... it's resolved for now. That was about the extent of it. The whole thing. Other than getting Jen new clothes.
Yes, which sent Pug and Nikki
yes.
off on their own little adventure.
And they got bootleg Avenger stuff.
Yes,
Avengers?
Avengers. Which apparently Disney, for the purpose of that, they changed their Twitter to Avengers Official.
Avengers, oh jeez.
I'm waiting for there to be trademarked
Avenger,
bootleg merchandise. That sounded so weird coming out of my mouth. Trademarked bootleg.
Yeah. That's usually things that don't go together.
Yeah, that's an oxymoron.
Yeah.
But I would definitely get. Did you see all the different little chibi Avengers or Avengers characters?
Most of them.
So the Hulk is purple.
Yeah.
Thor is holding, if I'm not mistaken, Thor is holding a shovel. So he looks like the shoveler.
Shovel Knight.
Well, I was thinking,
Mystery Men.
Yes, I was trying to think of the movie. But it made me think of the shoveler. I was like, William H. Macy with a beard. Oh my goodness gracious. The Black Widow isn't the Black Widow. She's got, I want to say blonde hair, and her logo wasn't the little red window symbol.
Yeah.
It was. We'll have to look at it in detail, but the little changes are actually cuter than the fact that it's bootleg. Because that means someone thought about how to do it.
Or they saw some bootleg stuff and was like, okay, we're going to appropriate this.
Another thing. Hulk is not clean shaven. Hulk has a Tony Stark style goatee.
He's got stubble.
And he's purple.
Hulk stubble.
Oh my goodness.
How does he shave?
I was going to say, that brings us back. That just like the how does Superman shave question.
Yeah.
Which I've seen that in the comics.
Yeah, and he answers that by having a special mirror that's angled weird that he can just use his heat vision to burn it off his face.
Yeah.
But that was
it's laser
golden / Silver Age Superman. I don't know anything about modern age, but whatever.
Kryptonite razor blade?
I don't think so. I mean, that would affect more than just his face.
Not if it's a minuscule amount. Just enough to make the hair... I don't know. This isn't talking about Superman. We're talking about She-Hulk. And She-Hulk doesn't... I'm not going to go there. I say let's just start the episode.
She-Hulk probably does not, but Jen does probably shave.
Yes, but if you watch the way her hair grows when she hulks out, that makes me wonder if her leg hair grows too.
I don't think so. We would have noticed. Because we've seen
I
her
don't
legs
want to notice.
We've seen her legs transform.
Yeah.
So
when she was in the shorts. So yeah.
Yeah. And and in the scene where she fights Titania, the first episode.
Yeah, but that's her growing out into high water pants, so you're only seeing her ankle, essentially.
Huh?
You don't see her full legs.
She's
yeah,
shrinks down though.
Yeah.
So, but anyway,
impish. I believe is how
yes.
Nikki referred to her. Small, impish. There you go.
Yeah. Gonna need a lot. Bring the stretchy cotton. Need a lot of fabric.
Yes.
And then your favorite little thing popped up at the end of that.
Yes, I'm so excited.
So
I was trying so hard not to talk about it. I was gonna let you. Daredevil.
Okay.
So excited.
So we shall see if he shows up, but
you know what? I'd be really mad if this whole episode they just don't even talk about it.
No, it's probably not. It's probably just gonna be a filler episode.
I'm gonna be so mad.
It's just a day in the life of Jen.
I won't flip this table because obviously we have stuff on it, but I will mentally flip this table.
Alrighty. Well, let's get it going, shall we? And
Indeed.
find out. Alright. Oh, glitter bombs.
would've
Horrible.
Oh,
Bridesmaid.
Bridesmaid.
Who's getting... What? This with all the glitter. That is just raw.
Of course you will.
Lulu's an old friend from high school. She's like, she knows my whole family. My cousin Chet is DJing the wedding. What?
Yeah,
That's
so
frightening.
We just, like, gradually grew apart, and we don't talk anymore.
So why are you a bridesmaid?
Cause
I think she just felt obligated to ask me. I felt obligated to say yes, because how do you say no to being a bridesmaid?
you just say
No.
I just think
Yeah.
that Mallory's having too. Yes, it's a self-contained wedding episode, and if you think this is
I was right. Filler episode.
I didn't hear any of that because all I did was facepalm.
Hi, Jen.
Oh.
Hi, Lulu. Oh my God.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Uh-oh.
I can't believe you're doing this to me. What? Taking all the attention away from me with your.
I was right. Again, trying to upstage the bride on her day. That's not good.
Yeah.
I know it's my big day. I don't want you to be all hulky at my wedding.
Hokey.
Jen, promise? I promise. I will just show up as regular Jen at your wedding. Thank you.
That was
That must have
awkward.
been awkward.
Very awkward.
Obviously, this is the one time I didn't want to show up as just Jen.
Just Jen. Just Jen. I like the way they do the different titles. that they've
That's
done.
actually getting very clever.
Mr. Immortal, you were saying.
Right. Yes, I know that this is not your typical divorce case, but I really need you to help me out. Otherwise, this settlement could bleed me dry.
Divorce is hard.
Yeah. It's not like I didn't try the whole marriage thing. I did. Inevitably, things go stale. But that is a tough conversation. I don't want to be married to you anymore. I find that you are emotionally suffocating me, and you wear weird pajamas. Can you blame me for walking out into traffic during rush hour and putting an end to the whole issue right then and there?
Wait, what? Let me get this straight. Are you saying that instead of having a conversation with your wife, you kill yourself to get out of the relationship?
Whoa, I don't kill myself. I'm immortal, so I can't die. I mean, if you have the opportunity, I think this is the most considerate way to end a marriage.
What?
Consider it. That's
Is it? I don't know.
know how to have any sort of confrontation whatsoever.
Oh, I thought that lawyers were supposed to not be judgmental.
No, they just have to represent you. I'm
Obviously, ending a relationship
That is
is
so messed up.
hard.
Like,
So is
any
grieving
sort of
the
personal
death of
growth,
a
right?
spouse. Now I'm not sure who I should worry about.
The
government?
because he does it every single time.
Was
We're
there
in debt.
insurance
We're
claim
clear in
after
debt.
any of the ends are switching identity?
I don't. No. Okay. Well, he's a.
Well, at least now we know how he does it.
Hey, Jen.
Oh.
Good to see you. I love that you never make any effort at all.
What are you doing here? This is my friend's very real wedding. You can't pull your crap here.
Oh, okay. Well, I see the chit chat is over. The answer to your extremely rude question is that I happen to be dating a friend of the groom.
Next time I bungle another intro.
Well,
I am Josh.
Jen.
Bride or groom?
Bride.
Hmm.
I went to high school with you.
Wow.
You?
Groom. But it all kind of blends together.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Did they give you a +1 for this? Because I do not understand the metrics they used to decide.
Yeah, they didn't, but I don't mind. See, my plan was to strike up a very normal conversation with a beautiful woman stuffing her face with candy nuts.
$75,000 of credit card debt, and Paul conveniently disappears the day the bill came.
Well, I never saw a dime for raising Spencer Jr. alone for all those years.
I spent $10,000 on a New Orleans jazz funeral after Arnie accidentally swallowed a cyanide pill.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hear you. Believe me. Can I ask how you all first became aware of Mr. Immortal's pattern of behavior?
was because of me. My friend sent me a link to a video posted on that site, Intelligentsia.
The one for hateful man babies?
Yep, that's the one.
This is exactly what I was worried about. Not only did you fake your own death multiple times, you also forged multiple fake identities. Frankly, all of these spouses should be filing criminal charges. You are lucky you're not in prison.
I will never understand women if I live to be, and I will.
Well, understand this one. I'll look at you the best possible deal under the circumstances. Don't touch me. But let me
Don't touch me. She still has the no touching rule.
Yes.
Why are you smiling?
It's kind of fun.
Maybe, Sebastian, how about this? I still have all those Apple shares I bought in 1981. All the gold left to me by my first wife, Baroness Cromwell. How about we split it evenly 8 ways and call it a day?
Very fair.
Generous and fair.
And then everyone can move on with their lives. So I will draw up the paperwork immediately and we will get this all
Just
sorted
a
out.
minute. We were married for 18 years and she was only with it for 3. Why should she get the same amount as me? Oh, because I had a kid with this fool. Why should we be punished for her mistake? My son is not a mistake. You use the word mistake.
Oh boy.
You don't use the word mistake.
Nope, you cannot run and jump out a window this time.
Sebastian, this is what we're gonna do. You are gonna get reimbursed for the Lake Lawn Mausoleum. Jazz funeral so chic, I love your stuff. Taylor, you are gonna receive back pay for the 2 years that you quit your job to help Paul run a rare jade shop in Piedmont. Cheryl, cash money. You want it? You get it. Amy, you are going to receive a sincere apology with meaningful eye contact. Lasting at least 15 seconds. Okay? And remember, everyone, what's our mantra? Never again. Yes. And I feel like that is it. Okay, Mallory? Does that all work for you?
Does I have is that the absolute best you can do on eye contact?
And so, Amy, that's 20 seconds of eye contact.
Oh, she just increased it. That's funny.
Miss Ramos, unconventional and excellent.
Right? Getting my money. Getting my money.
So I think she kind of connected with a little bit more.
Where are ya? Trying to get a hold of you for weeks or months or days or whatever. Call me back, you ding dong.
Oh,
He's in
oh,
Sakar.
It's a good day.
My parents.
Really?
Yeah.
They gave you a good face too.
Oh, did they? Wow. Thank you for that compliment. I was wondering when you were gonna know this.
I just had my brain on way too much of this wedding stuff, you know, big dumb marriage and love.
So you're romantic? Is that's what it is?
Oh, I don't actually hate love.
Oh.
I just
Excuse
wanted to come to one wedding and show that I was actually doing pretty good. Oh no.
Are you
Oh no, it's happening.
Uh-oh. Oh!
Different constitution.
Yep.
Let it all out.
Oh! Oh! Was not expecting that.
Knew it. Obviously, I literally said this isn't over. So now I am going to publicly destroy you. Not gonna turn. You know what? I can take you like this. This is just sad. It's no fun unless you're She-Hulk. Something you don't even deserve. So now I am forced to prove it. So green up!
Green up. That's a new one.
Okay, just this one time I turned She-Hulk.
I mean, it's better than Flame On, I suppose.
It's not well. Uh
Oh
oh.
no, I forgot how to do it.
She's too drunk. I told you the air horn.
That's
That's a terrible song.
yes, it is. It's a,
Oh!
ooh.
Did she just knock her teeth out?
She did. Oh.
My veneers. Are you
Veneers.
Are you showing your 11 followers on Instagram? Where are you going? And I'm taking this. This wedding sucks.
And now her friend is going to be upset because she's in Hulk form. Yep.
Oh, Lulu. I know I promised. She sucker punched me when I was throwing up. Like, who does that? Oh my god. She-Hulk is at my wedding.
Oh, she's drunk. She doesn't even.
You suck.
Oh boy.
Whoa, huge!
They're big.
Okay, huge.
What? Oh, wait. I gotta look at this. What is this? She-Hulk.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what the hell? This is... What? What is this?
She-Hulk hate posts.
She-Hulk is
Yeah.
dark.
How do we kill She-Hulk?
Is she not? No. Are you reading what I'm reading right now? Yes, and why would you want to put that mess in her head?
It's not just that. Some of these are death threats. Nikki, they're just trolls.
Any attention at all gives them what they want. Jen is better off. Just let her live her life.
I thought they were gonna say just being Jen.
Fine. It's called intelligentsia, and it's all these like, memes and death threats, okay? But Mallory said not to tell you because, you know, she said it would just make you feel bad and we should protect your headspace and let you live your life, but... I mean, you know, obviously I didn't do that. It's probably not even a thing, so just give me a call when you get this, and I love you so much!
Oh. Hello. That's the bent needle.
Mm-hmm. Trying to figure out other ways to take her blood.
Gamma. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's gonna have
Yeah.
radiation.
That wouldn't
Okay.
necessarily make her weak, not like kryptonite would. For
No,
Superman,
no. But I was saying they had to find a density of a good enough needle. I assume like vibranium would be one.
Yeah.
But or this could be how they introduce adamantium, something that can break her skull or not skull, skin.
Well, I guess we hit hard enough.
I've got
it could-
Punisher on the mind, okay? No, that'd be a really interesting way if they introduce adamantium, because I know that the Wolverine's claws can break Hulk's skin. Considering the introduction of Wolverine was a Hulk comic. So, that'd be an interesting way to do it. I'm not saying we're... She's a dentist!
She's getting her veneers fixed.
Oh, that's great.
Oh yeah,
20-second eye contact.
eye contact right here.
He's sweating. That is so good. Oh, this is perfect. Also, Jamila Jamil is doing a really, really good job with her California influencer accent, considering she's British. So that's like a really, really fascinating to me.
I guess it proves it's stereotypical enough that anybody can do it. Stinger, maybe.
Nope.
Oh,
Nothing this episode either.
weird.
So we got them the first 4, but we haven't got them. Well, because 5 ended the way it did, I didn't really need a tag on that one. Plus we had
still.
Pug's Closet. Well, the different shoes.
I guess you could also think maybe the scene there with the needle could have easily been a post as well.
Yeah.
Perhaps. Still,
interesting.
it was an interesting episode. Definitely, like I said,
self-contained.
What I said before we started, the camera, I was like,
about
it's probably going to be a filler episode.
It was a good episode. I'm really bummed.
Yeah.
Because there's only 2 episodes left now. No, 3.
No.
7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
but that means we only have 2 episodes potentially to meet Daredevil.
And be show up in the last episode.
Well,
That's it.
so the way that they've been doing it, like we said, was everything's in 2s.
Which this kind of sort of breaks it ish. Sort of in a weird way. I mean, in episode
this is the
1,
second type.
Yeah, we have actual Titania, yes, being in the episode a lot more than she was in the first episode. Yes,
Yeah.
but we were actually introduced to her in the first episode and whatnot. But yeah, that song that for the wedding fight was
terrible.
not a good
You are
song.
a terrible
It's like-
DJ, sir. It reminded me of the Iron Man 2 scene when it's like, hey DJ, throw up a fat beat for me to beat my
best friend too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what it reminded me of, and it was just like, this is what happens when you don't have a good DJ. Electric Boogaloo. Or Electric Boogie, or Electric
yeah.
Slide, whatever it was.
I don't know. But
I don't recognize the song.
I recognize the song.
I'm
I just
surprised
don't
it
know
wasn't
the name.
another Megan Thee Stallion or some crap, but...
It should have been the song that he played after everything was all over. And her friend, I don't know. Apparently has changed since they were in high school together.
Yeah.
But interesting.
I was going to say, I wasn't that bad about the wedding, was I?
No.
I was like, you were one of my groomsmen, you should know.
No, it was not.
Was I a groomzilla?
No. If anything, you were...
I was too easygoing.
Yeah. It was more like a groom lazy boy.
Wow.
Just kick it back.
They're still getting
Tie?
ready.
Here's a tie. Oh, if you don't want to wear it, okay.
Yeah, it's like they're still getting ready. We just hung out and talked and goofed off for a good 2 hours waiting for the wedding to start.
Well, yes. Then there was the wait for the food, where they got lost.
No. That was actually on us. I forgot that I told them what time the wedding started, and they were like, "What time do we need to be there?" And we changed those times because we thought that we would have someone that would be coming after work, and they ended up telling us they couldn't make it, so we went back to the original time. I forgot to tell the caterer.
Oopsies.
So.
Oh well. Well, I am kind of surprised they didn't get lost, but.
Yeah, no. It actually wasn't that hard to GPS.
It's not like it was a hard place to find, anyways. You just stay on the main road and just go, and eventually you'll run into it.
Well, it'll be on the left. You won't run into it because that's not good for your car.
No.
Do you have any thoughts about the episode? It was very self-contained, so I don't think
it
have
was
a lot to talk about.
I mean, it's like, okay, it's a stereotypical wedding episode, but I don't know. It was okay. The B story was interesting.
I'm gonna have to do some more
it was just
research.
kind of like, yeah, okay, this was predictable, and like, yeah, he faked his death, though he cannot die.
Yeah.
So yeah, there would be a lot of very angry people.
That was actually a really interesting legal story.
Yeah.
So far, that one and Donnie Blaze have been my 2 favorite legal cases.
Yeah.
Like I really liked last week with the whole trademark name and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's one of those questions that's like, yeah, that does make sense. And then another thing is like, how do you handle New Asgard? All those people that just, their planet got destroyed and now they just live in Norway. How would you handle that from an immigration standpoint?
Don't know.
Like those kinds of questions are what I thought this show would answer, and
no,
they're not really going there. So I thought it was going to be like,
because I think this
how
I don't know. I figured Norway would have, sure, you're what our pantheon is based on. Go ahead, have fun. Here's this land. I don't know.
Well, it's in Tunsberg, Norway, where the original church was, where the Tesseract was found. But besides that, there's not really anything
Norse
like
Sith. Norse.
Valkyrie being the king of Asgard.
Well.
How does that fall in with the United Nations? Like, we know that she turned it into a tourist spot. But how does that fall in with, like, something like the United Nations? Does she actually participate in things like that? Do the Sokovia Accords still matter? Those kinds of things is what I was hoping a legal drama comedy was going to
I think
talk
it
about.
leans more towards the comedy section rather than drama section of it. But I don't know. Maybe that's just too deep for this show. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I figured this, this is what it would have been. Just, it's like Harvey Birdman, attorney at law, that goofy attorney.
I remember that.
It just, dealing with, everyday, day-to-day, I say run-of-the-mill. It's more like run-of-the-super mill.
Super mill.
Superheroes having legal issues. I mean, so far we've had, let's see, obviously we've had the copyright, we've had a divorce, we had
multiple divorces.
Well, yes, I was lumping this with a
okay, I got you. Yeah.
We've had basically a cease and desist thing, and
a parole
hearing.
Yeah. Oh, and then there was the
oh yes, the suing to get his
money back
from a shape-shifting light elf.
Yes.
So I mean, they've had a bit of variety of cases, though I am interested to see if what the first murder case would be. If they do that sort of thing, I don't know. That may be a little bit dark for the show, unless it was, I don't know.
That's how they're introducing Punisher.
Yeah.
Yes!
Wong. Oh, wait, wrong.
Wrong one.
Wrong Wong. Sorry. Well, we did have that interesting little thing. Whoever is, that one website,
Intelligentsia
has a
looks
secret,
a lot like Reddit.
Yeah, it has a secret section that's just basically anti-She-Hulk.
Yep.
And several titles there, I was like, how do we kill She-Hulk? I wonder if the person who is wanting her blood is connected to that.
That's something I've been wondering as well. Since we just watched it, I'm sitting here like,
because we saw just a laboratory of some sort.
Yeah.
And then they were carrying the bent needle, set it aside, and got this big giant like drill bit looking thing.
Yeah.
Which is probably just a large gauge of needle. It just reminded me of a drill bit, but
yeah, no, I the gauge is the interesting thing, but I still wonder if it's made of a specific metal.
Vibranium or something like that.
It'd have to be one of three things. It'd have to be vibranium, adamantium, or uru.
Which that's the substance that Mjolnir was made out of, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are the three like canonical strong metals.
Yeah.
In the Marvel universe, not necessarily Marvel Cinematic Universe, because they haven't had adamantium yet.
No,
they haven't. We haven't talked about what uru is yet.
No, they have never called it by name what the thing was made out, what Mjolnir was made out of.
Yeah, they just say it was born in the heart of a dying star.
Which was Nidavellir, or however you
Nidavellir.
They never really specified what that metal was.
Exactly.
So, but it was just
but
apparently
only Eitri the dwarf can handle it.
Yeah. Fortunately, good thing he had that cast before he had his hands dipped in the stuff.
Yeah.
By Thanos. So, I don't know. Looks like they're, I don't know, maybe next episode or something like that. Probably I don't know. We'll see what's next episode is. Maybe we'll get into something a little more story beat driven with this mysterious person behind the scenes. I don't know. Do you think we're done with Titania now that she's been like?
I think we might get her one more time.
Maybe.
I think we might get her one more time, and I'm thinking it's going to be the season finale. Or, depending on how the show goes, series finale. So.
Yeah.
But I think we're going to get her one more time.
They could do easily the goofy team up thing. Her and She-Hulk versus whoever the big behind the scenes.
I don't know. I think we finally realized what Titania's motivations are.
She's just up for herself, really.
She's not. She's jealous.
She's okay.
She's jealous of She-Hulk. She-Hulk popped on the scene and immediately took over.
Yeah, the media or whatever. I mean, I guess she doesn't quite realize that she did that to somebody else before her.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I've never seen it, but I'm sure those who have seen the movie The Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very cutthroat, that whole fashion section of media is.
I love that movie so much.
So, I mean, it's just like you have no friends, which is very sad. It's all enemies and people you have to step on, which that's a very poor business model in my mind. But whatever. Any rate, I don't really have much else about the episode itself. It was okay. Nothing really thrilled me about the whole thing, except for the mini fight again. I am kind of surprised that Jen survived being punched in the face by Titania. But then again, maybe it's just some sort of residual thing for being a Hulk now. Or is Titania not as strong as I think she is?
No, Titania is strong. I think she pulled her punch because she was hitting Jen.
Trying to get her to go green. Okay.
I think that you're right. I think there is some kind of a residual thing that protects the Jen/Banner form. Because if you think about it, all the punches and kicks and being thrown out a window and all that stuff that happened to Bruce.
Yeah. Being dropped on a bridge in front of a dog.
Well, he jumped.
Yeah, he jumped. Yes, he jumped. Yeah.
And then if you remember in the Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton, he free fell out of the helicopter.
Yeah, and then went, oh crap, because he didn't change when he thought he would.
Yeah, but out of the crack in the ground, the Hulk's hand came out. And he crawled out in Hulk form.
Yeah.
So I think there's some kind of a residual shell. That's probably explained more in the Eric Bana, which isn't canon. Because again, it's like a secondary personality that is always there. It's just he has to unlock it with his rage. So.
So. I mean, it was interesting. It was an okay episode. Wasn't my favorite. It was definitely it's a fill. What I consider like filler is like, we could have probably not had this, but
right, yeah, absolutely. I enjoyed it. The Mr. Immortal stuff. I'm gonna have to do some more research. I know who that is, but I don't want to say anything and be wrong. So I'm gonna do some more research before I say anything. So hold off till next week, and I'll give you guys a quick rundown if you haven't looked it up already.
Or if you know already, that's, just post in comments below.
That works.
Because I have no idea.
He's connected to the X-Men. That's literally all I know.
He's kind of...
the way I'm understanding, that character is a caricature of Mr. Immortal. Like, he's not a womanizer kind of... Yeah, no, that's not a thing. But, well, humanizer, because there was a man in there too. So. Yeah, well. Either way.
Okay, well, I don't have anything else.
I'm good. I'm still waiting for Daredevil.
Okay. Matt Murdock.
Him too.
Yeah, well. they're kind of one and the same for those of us that are in the know.
From a certain point of view.
From a certain point of view. Yes. Well.
All right.
So I guess.
Point of view. I just realized that was it. Anyways.
Well, it's also because Matt Murdock can't see. There's no view. Ha. Oh. Okay. I guess try that.
Oh.
Anyways, I guess that is gonna wrap it up right now. Thanks for joining us on this episode reaction to She-Hulk. What was it? Just Jen, attorney at law.
Just Jen, attorney at law.
We will see you next time. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, leave a comment, say hi, check out Patreon, and we will see you next time. So bye bye and be blessed, everyone.